What's up to all our sidekicks and henchmen out there in the... Why are you so... You're so far away. Will you... Come back.
Cold Pop!
What's up to all our sidekicks and henchmen out there in the Geek Nation? I am JD, owner of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex at 4327 Main Street in Philadelphia, PA. It's a little subsection of Philly called Manayunk. It's a nice little main street. You should come and cruise up and down and then maybe come visit my shop if that's the thing that you are into. If you're not into that, that's fine. Also, I will just hate you forever. I'm here to bring you a Thunder Round. What is a Thunder Round? A Thunder Round is a 60-second review. It could be of anything. Usually it's comic books. Today, it's also a comic book. It's going to be Silver Coin #1 from Image Comics, and this issue is by Chip Zdarsky and art by Michael Walsh. This is a horror anthology series, and originally I thought it was all going to be by Chip Zdarsky. That is not the case, I found out at the end of the book, because the solicitation for the next issue is by Kelly Thompson, another one of my favorite writers. So it looks like this Silver Coin horror anthology comic book series is going to be a different writer every issue. I don't know if Michael Walsh is going to continue on as the artist the entire time, but for at least 1 and 2, Michael Walsh is the artist. So I am a lifelong horror fan. So I was very excited about this. I also really like Chip Zdarsky. If you haven't read his Sex Criminals or his Daredevil run, highly recommend both of those. They're great. And I was really curious to see what this is going to be like because I like Chip Zdarsky. I like me some horror. I like me some horror anthologies. I like me some comic books. So many delicious ingredients. I was very excited to taste what this was going to be. So I'm going to put 60 seconds on my clock and go. So this was pretty good. Like I said, I am a longtime horror fan, so it takes a little bit to really engage me and surprise me. And I think what makes great horror is a good element of surprise. And I didn't really feel too surprised by what happened in this book. We've got a band in the late 70s, right before disco happens, and they're trying their damnedest to just put out some hard rock, and they're not doing a great job. And they find this coin, and the guy starts using it to pluck his guitar strings, right? He uses it as a pick, and it starts to have a great effect on their production. So basically, you've got a monkey's paw thing where a band is getting what they want, but of course there is a comeuppance, and it's pretty basic. What happens at the end didn't really surprise me, didn't really wow me, but it is a pretty solid horror entry. End of round. So yeah, this was just fine. If you're sort of like a horror fan, you should probably grab it. This isn't next level horror stuff. It's pretty basic horror. It's not even like Tales from the Crypt from the 80s where there's at least some good gore and stuff. This is more Tales from the Dark Side or the Twilight Zone-ish type horror. So it's a little softer, in my opinion, a little bit softer. So I think it's definitely worth picking up if you're a horror buff and if you're interested to see where this goes, because it is an ongoing, or at least a mini-series, but the thread of the silver coin is always there. So what happens at the end leads directly into the next issue, I assume, by Kelly Thompson, following the same haunted coin. So it's up to you. If it sounds like it's up your alley, grab it. If it doesn't, you'll be fine. There's not enough Chip Zdarsky-isms in this to really make it a must-have for a Chip Zdarsky fan, but I think if you're a horror fan, it's worthwhile. Give it a go. That's it. We're done. In and out. You can join us Sunday afternoons, or I guess Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. That's how time works. 10:30 a.m. is a morning show, and we're going to be doing Spoiler Alert every Sunday, 10:30, where we review the week's comic books. And Tuesdays at 2 o'clock, I do an unboxing video at my shop where I show you all of the stuff that's coming out this week. And we also do these Thunder Rounds. So like, comment, subscribe, do all that nasty fun stuff, and I will talk at you later. Fist bump. Badoink.
Cold Pop.